Welcome. I see you have a water with you. Great, it's good to stay hydrated. Today we have quite a few questions, so I hope you're prepared for that. Oh, good, great, okay. You do look very familiar, but I have to pull up your file anyway, so can I please get your first name? Last name? And your date of birth, starting with the day, month, and year. Oh, I see. 100, transferring that over to my handheld device. Transfer, great. Alrighty, let's switch here. You know the drill. I will be asking you 100 yes or no questions this time. They are going to be a little bit, I would say, personal and introspective perhaps. So please try your best to answer openly, honestly, instinctually, okay? So don't give it too much thought. And we should be great. As usual, I will be recording your answers down and moving on to the next question. But do remember that if you feel uncomfortable, you can say pass. So a simple yes, no, or even pass in this case, okay? Great. How does that sound? Okay, and yes, these will be confidential unless you do choose to share these with the group. Okay, so here are 100 yes or no personal questions. Ready? Question 1. Have you ever questioned your core beliefs? 2. Do you believe in second chances for everyone? 3. Would you choose passion over stability in a career? 4. Have you ever experienced a life-changing revelation? 5. Is forgiveness an important aspect of your life? 6. Do you consider yourself to be an introvert? 7. Have you ever taken a risk that profoundly changed your life? 8. Would you rather have a few close friends as opposed to many acquaintances? 9. Is self-love a priority in your daily life? Question 10. Have you ever challenged societal norms in your personal choices? 11. Do you believe you have created your own destiny rather than leaving it up to fate? 12. Have you ever had to walk out of a toxic relationship? 13. Have you ever felt deeply understood in a friendship? 14. Is there a dream you've been afraid to pursue? 15. Is it true that you find more joy in giving rather than receiving? 16. Have you ever questioned your life's purpose? 17. Is there a past mistake you would change if given the chance? 18. Do you believe in the concept of best friends forever? 19. Are you afraid of failure? 20. Have you ever experienced a moment of profound gratitude? 21. Do you value experiences more than possessions? 22. Have you ever reevaluated your life's priorities after a hardship? 23. Is there a quality you admire the most in yourself? 24. Do you find solace in solitude? 25. Have you ever had a life-altering epiphany during a particularly difficult time? 26. Do you consider yourself to be an empathetic person? 27. Is there a fear you have overcome that changed your perspective? 28. Do you believe in the power of positive affirmations? 29. Have you ever had to confront a cheater? 30. Would you sacrifice personal happiness for the well-being of others around you? 31. Have you ever seen a movie that significantly impacted your life? 32. Have you ever experienced a moment of true serendipity? 33. Do you consider vulnerability, such as crying, to be a weakness? 34. Would a lifetime of financial success make up for the sadness in your life? 35. Have you ever had a moment that made you question your identity? 36. Do any of your close friends possess a trait you admire and strive to embody? 37. Do you believe in the saying, everything happens for a reason? 38. Have you ever found yourself to be stuck in your current life's position? 39. Is there a passion or a hobby you have neglected but wish to pursue again? 40. Would you enjoy being stuck in a high-paying job if it brought you much discomfort but a lot of money? 41. Have you ever had a moment that restored your faith in humanity? 42. Do you believe that love is the greatest power of all? 43. Is there a life lesson you have learned the hard way? 44. Have you ever changed your perspective after a meaningful conversation? 45. Do you believe in the idea of continuous self-evolvement? 46. Is there a childhood dream you have given up on? 47. Have you ever lost trust in a relationship and had to rebuild it? 48. Would you consider yourself to be an optimist? 49. Have you ever had to forgive yourself for an embarrassing mistake? 50. Halfway there. Do you find fulfillment in the journey rather than reaching the destination? 51. Is there a quality in others that irritates you but reflects something within yourself? 52. Have you ever pursued something against the advice of others and succeeded? 53. Is there a lesson you wish you had learned much earlier in life? 54. Have you ever felt a profound, an unexplainable connection with a complete stranger? 55. Do you believe AI is more intelligent than they are letting on? 56. Have you ever experienced a moment of perfect contentment? 57. Do you believe in the importance of self-reflection? 58. Have you ever spoken to yourself out loud? 59. Have you ever had to redefine your definition of happiness? 60. Have you ever had to lower your standards regarding a romantic partner? 61. Have you ever had to confront your own prejudices or biases? 62. Is there a childhood belief you held on to into adulthood? 63. Do you consider yourself to be easily fooled? 64. Have you ever been caught picking your nose? 65. Is there a piece of advice that you wish you could have given your younger self? 66. Do you enjoy the smell of your own flatulence? 67. Have you ever experienced a moment of self-discovery through a challenge? 68. Do you have any fears or phobias that control your life? 69. Do you consider yourself to be a particularly romantic person? 70. Have you ever had to distance yourself from toxic influences? 71. Do you have any strange skills or hidden talents? 72. Do overly optimistic people annoy you? 73. Have you ever had to confront your own mortality? 74. If you met yourself, would you like yourself? 75. Have you ever experienced a shift in your values due to a family member? 76. Is there a relationship in your life that you cherish above all? 77. Do you believe in the concept of unconditional love? 78. Have you ever had to stand up for something you believed in, even if it was unpopular at the time? 79. Are you a believer in astrology? 80. When Mercury is in retrograde, does that impact your life? 81. Have you ever questioned a friendship and realized it was not as meaningful as you had once thought? 82. Do you believe in the saying, forgive and forget? 83. Is there a moment from your past you would like to relive if given the opportunity? 84. Have you ever been profoundly influenced by a celebrity to your own detriment? 85. Do you believe in the spirit and magic of Christmas or the holiday season? 86. Do you believe in the concept of early bird gets the worm? 87. Have you ever had to confront your own insecurities? 88. Is there a moment from your past that shaped your resilience? 89. Would you be embarrassed if you were remembered for something awful that you did as a teenager? 90. Have you ever experienced a moment of genuine selflessness? 91. Is there a goal or dream you have achieved that surprised even yourself? 92. Do you believe in the importance of embracing vulnerability? 93. Have you ever had to challenge your own assumptions about someone? 94. Is there a habit you've successfully overcome that was considered a bad habit? 95. Would a life of simplicity but comfort bore you? 96. Have you ever experienced a moment that made you question your own religious beliefs? 97. Is there a personal accomplishment you're most proud of? 98. do you believe in Santa Claus? 99. Have you ever had to let go of a grudge for your own well-being? And question 100. Would a life of passion excite you? Wonderful. Let's transfer this over to my device. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, and then we're going to pop that in there. Wonderful. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you enjoy this questionnaire? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult did you find these questions? On a scale of 1 to 10, how personal did you find these questions? Do you prefer 50 questions or 100 questions? And did you enjoy my interview style? Would you consider subscribing to my services, yes or no? Alrighty, let's wrap this up here. Well, looks like we'll be seeing you again soon. But until next time, be safe, stay well, and if you're heading off to sleep after this, I wish you sweet dreams. Good night and take care of yourself. See you next time. Thank you for completing another Lulling Lisa questionnaire. Bye-bye.